where the residents will be heading to the polls in the next 9 hours to elect their senator. IEBC has been dispatching electoral materials to the polling stations since 11 a.m. today and are expected to have completed the exercise before midnight. KTN senior political affairs reporter Chris Tairu is in Migori and now joins us live. Good evening, Chris. It's good to see you. So is IEBC all set for the by-election?
Well, a very good evening to you, Sophia. And it's all systems go here in Migori County as the 388,000 registered voters in Migori County are expected to decide on who will represent them in the Senate for the next 4 years. Remember that this position became vacant after the death of Ben Oluoch. And of course, today has been a very busy day for the IEBC officials. Remember that they have been dispatching materials in the 826 polling stations in Migori County. And I can confirm that all materials have arrived at all the polling stations. Right now, I'm at Asar Johansen Primary School, which is in Migori County and is one of the polling stations. And I can confirm that all the materials are here ready for the exercise tomorrow. And of course, as the tradition dictates, is that all the officials and the agents, as long as the IEBC officials and the police officers will be spending the night here at all the polling stations so that they can be ready ahead of the Monday by-election. Remember that all the polling stations are expected to be opened at 6 a.m. So that all the voters can exercise their democratic right in deciding who will represent them in the Senate for the next 4 years. Of course, from the candidates, the number of candidates, we have 6 candidates who have already indicated their interest to take this seat, but we have the front runners, of course, the ODM candidate Ochilo Ayako and Freddie and Eddie Ochenga, who is Eddie Okech, sorry for that, who is the candidate on a federal party ticket. And these are the front runners. During the campaigns that ended on Friday, after the campaigns, we've seen candidates trying to claim that there are plans to disrupt tomorrow's exercise. But what we've seen is that the IEBC has already indicated that they are ready to continue with this exercise. On the other side, the police officers are already on the ground. They have been here, camping here, just to make sure that everything goes on as planned. And we initially, in the morning, we talked to the police commander in the Migori County, Noah Katana, who assured us that the police have been briefed to ensure that the process of voting here in Migori County continues without any hitches. And remember that Sophia, Migori County has been one of the hotspots when it comes to elections. Remember that during the 2017 general election, that's the repeat of the presidential election. This is one of the counties that did not participate in that vote. But police have taken precaution just to ensure that the process goes on well as planned. Initially in the morning, we spoke to the commissioner of IEBC, Professor Abdi Gulie, and of course the police commander here in Migori County, Noah Katana, who also briefed us in regards to how they are prepared to ensure that this exercise go on well as prepared. And at least we covered them, and this is what they had to say, Sophia.
The poll materials have begun moving to the various polling stations, and as a matter of procedure, we distribute materials to the farthest wards in the constituencies, and we hope that before midnight all poll materials will have arrived in their various polling stations, and before 6 a.m. all officials must have assembled all items in the polling stations in readiness for opening the polling stations 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
I would say that we have got adequate officers. who can handle this situation in this place. And I want to urge the public to maintain peace, to ensure that the people of Migori exercise their democratic right. I want to say that as we are here today, the civil apparatus in all the services concerning and securing this area are here, very adequate, and we expect to have a smooth by-election tomorrow. But I also want to put a very strict warning. Whoever decides or attempts to disrupt such a process will be dealt with according by the law.
All right, so hearing there from the security agencies as well as IEBC on the preparations ahead of that by-election.